same match.
Yeah.
Well, it's this flow state that he's in, right? With his accumulation innate, which is going to be
Yeah,
pretty
and the
useful.
low cooldowns, you get arcane boots into Octarine
Mm-hmm.
core. You're a Rubik on steroids. I don't know.
Yeah, you're basically a cooldown machine, aren't you? I think everything else here, as far as our facets, is what we tend to see. It's Frozen Expanse for Maiden. That is a little bit of a contested facet between that one and the mana regen aura thing.
Yeah,
Seed
actually,
money,
that
of course.
it's nice that you actually bring that up because sometimes when you have Storm or Lash, I think especially with Lash, you tend to want to go for the mana. What's it called? What's the name of the facet? The one that
I don't know
gives
the one. Yeah. But the mana
that gives
restoration aura, I know exactly. When you cast a spell, it gives you back a little bit of mana, right?
yeah, what's it called? I'm looking up. It's lagging. Cold Comfort. So basically, with Storm, I think because sometimes Storm is initiating far away, he's jumping, so you don't really get to be in the AOE. But for Lash, I think you can consider that facet.
Right. And I thought with seed money, Katomi might have pulled the Sin-Q here and bought a bottle early for the Storm, but that's not the case. He starts actually with brown boots and a ring
Yeah,
of
I think
protection.
because he intends to rotate. That's why he wants to go for this build. He wants to move and help the PA get kills. I mean, with the
I like
boots,
the
it
thought of
definitely
that.
helps you a lot.
Something, just another facet choice that we're going to end up seeing a little bit here in the lane is going to be this deconstruction for natural order that Whitemon's got on ET. A lot of ETs are tending to go for momentum, which reduces your base attack speed, but then you get it with your move speed. But
It
instead
doesn't
here,
exactly reduce it because you still end up with more.
well, yeah, you end up with more, but early you have less, right?
Yeah, when you
Less
don't have
attack
the spirit on you, yeah, sure. Okay,
Right.
fine.
But here, we'll see how that works out for him. But this is a strat we tend to see in position 4s that do have to lane into ET, right? Start off with a move speed item, and Katomi's got his boots ready to go. As Whitemon intends to recut the wave here, blocks the hard camp as well. But we'll find his own easy camp blocks. Mid lane, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Topson, Batchest, Topson. Playing a mid lane Tiny, rather standard hero. We like the thought of the mid lane Tiny here. How do you like his matchup into the Storm?
Should be a fairly straightforward one. I mean, the Storm can kind of harass with the sliding static remnant, but I mean, Tiny is like, I feel like he's gonna be okay in this lane no matter what. You get to farm and last hit with your tree grab. You have toss to harass and farm as well.
Right.
I don't see him getting pressured by the Storm too much.
So our armor hero, so Storm with some decent stats is gonna, beat him down a little bit, but the bottle's already being ferried out, so Topson will soon be able to dish back a little bit more. This is, of course, where the top lane has always met on this ramp, I believe, as Katomi is going to drag the creep wave over. Pure blinking on after him will burn some more mana. I think he's just preventing Katomi from cutting too effectively here. As you can see, Whitemon and DM were playing behind the tier 1 tower even just now.
Yeah, welcome to the new age of Dota, where creeps tend to be migrating around the map.
Oh, that was actually a pretty heads-up move. I don't know if you caught that, but Katomi, he knew that Astral Spirit gives vision, so he didn't even like walk up to the creeps. He just aggroed them with the vision range.
Took the other he took the other way. Yeah, I saw that. That was a smart move.
Yeah, that was nice.
You know, all these players, you play Dota 12 hours a day, you tend to think a lot on the small little fine details.
Yeah, right. They're just the biggest nerds. Creep aggro. It's incredible.
I think I have this theory. If you're not a nerd, you won't be playing Dota 2.
Well, if you're not a nerd, I don't think you're going to be playing on Tundra or Entity, to be honest. I think these teams have very nerdy coaches and some strats, right, historically.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a nerd on the team. I think you always bare minimum, you need one. Bare minimum. It's okay to have two, but you can't have too many.
Yeah, you don't want to have too many. Otherwise, like, who gives who their lunch money, right?
Yeah. Too many chefs, spoils the dish.
We're not tri-laning this anti-mage. Let's I mean, hold on. Nightcloud's getting really aggressive versus Watson. That's funny to see. But this Sand King, because of lane shenanigans, well, DM, he's going to actually get all of his mana burned here. He's got no option to TP away. They've thrown a blood grenade at him as well.
He has a low
damage
burst.
thanks to deconstruction,
He has
but he's
bullets.
fine, yeah.
Dragging the wave away. I mean, this is how you play a disadvantageous matchup. Like, it's Sand King into AM. You just can't, you can't play into this matchup. It's really difficult. He just burns your mana and you can't do anything. You're slow, you have low armor, you can't trade. And he's doing
What's
whatever he can to break even in
Oh.
the lane.
Are they going to try for Ramses? They at least force the spear on out as 9 class eager to do some more damage now onto Fishman. Even a waveforms after him in the middle of the creep wave. Whitemon.
Oh, that was nice.
That's
Getting
bite,
the
but now
Lotus.
they're turning back for Ramses, who does not have a spear for another second. Fishman catches him with a bite and kills him with the auto attack. First blood for the Maiden.
Yeah, Richie, this is why you get raindrops as soon as you can in the lane. Definitely saved his life there.
It's true. Allows him to turn. I think he ate a mango and
He
straight
ate a
back to
lotus. It was
business.
Watson feeding him the
Oh,
lotus,
it's the
I think.
lotus. Okay. I couldn't tell. They still make the same noise. I wish they would.
You couldn't tell the difference. One's yellow, one's purple.
Wait, there's like a visual?
No, I mean, never mind. I mean
Huh?
I mean how it looks, you know, in your inventory.
Well, yeah, of course. 9 class putting his body on the line for a quick D ward. I mean, he just doesn't care. He's got so much HP to play with, even at -1 armor. Big stacks being made here by the Alchemist. Whitemon, well, he's going to try and scout these, and he... Oh, actually, he didn't see them. Just looking for the quick D ward there. Didn't put his spirit into the high ground, but is going to see now mixed camps. So he knows something's cooking in that triangle. Down bottom, they're looking for Ramses. As up top, they also get Whitemon in the river. Ramses, another kill here for Fishman with the auto attack. They have him. 9 class just, honestly, just barely does a lot of damage in this lane, right? I mean, it doesn't have a stun. Not able to do too much.
Yeah, he's a pretty greedy support that needs a lot of levels to be effective. I mean, in the lane, I feel like even though he can't help, usually Morphing's very good at absorbing damage for your off laner, because you can kind of just always heal it back up by just manipulating your HP.
It's true.
But if they can kill you from full to 0, then that's a problem.
Yeah. And Entity also have been very picky on who they decide to initiate on. Rune
Haste Rune?
spawns bottom. It'll be hasted now for a top center who is going to try and maybe get a trade as Whitemon loses his life top lane contesting the Rune. Thompson giving chase. Oh, in the triangle. Oh, he's going to be too late to stop DM from farming this hard camp. Lots of stacks were happening here. DM, he's
Nice
going to start
deny.
recovering.
No ward for you, Thompson.
They threw the blood grenade at him even though he's hasted. Love to see it. Fishman still hit him.
It just always feels good, you know, Richie, throwing that blood grenade at the core players. It's like a statement, you know. Like, I can do that. Can you?
Especially when they're hasted, right? It doesn't matter. You don't need the move speed. It's just about like the slap to the face that it is.
Yeah, I mean, you asked me, you know, I remember you told me, I notice you buy blood grenades all the time, you know. This is
You
why
do.
I buy the blood grenades, you know. It's a statement.
Wow, DM
Sure.
gets the wisdom rune here, by the way.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure,
even
I
get that
can't
to
kill you.
Kataomi.
Yeah, he needs
Starts
more.
to
He wanted to get level 3 Sandstorm to clear stacks. That's why he took the wisdom, but not enough.
Nope. He'll get to do this eventually, but yeah, it's been a little bit of struggle city for Sand King so far.
Yeah,
Kataomi.
anti-mage is so fat.
Uh-oh.
Level
He hit the
6.
C-word, but he doesn't want to die for it. That's tough. So he will lose his obs. Whitemon's going to deny the ward now that it's given him the crucial vision. Doesn't want to feed the gold away. But, you know, in regards to the AM pick, Winter, you got to say mission accomplished, right? He won his lane, handedly. Obviously, the matchup is very beneficial for him, but that's exactly why they picked it here, isn't it?
Yeah, 8-minute rune, Richie. It's gonna be a
You
fight.
know what? He's fighting for it. There's a lot of Tundra heroes here for the bottom, and it ends up spawning top. It's a regen. Tundra are, gonna be able to actually rotate Pure down to snag that. As Thompson's gonna try and rotate around the tower. He'll find himself a stack. It's something. It's no Storm Spirit, but it's at least a little bit of money and time wasted. Not for an Entity.
Yeah, they're gonna need a lot of time for
He
the
hasn't
Sand King to be
returned.
online.
So they're just going to be able to kill Fishman, who gets at least a D ward here. Crash landing, even, my goodness, that was a crash landing reduced by raindrops, by the way. So much damage there.
Yeah,
Mid lane, they're going to keep bullying poor Whitemon, who takes another death there as the unstable concoction connects. Pure, he's in the vicinity here, does have himself the mana void. No one, he might have no way out as Pure he easily blinks on after him. I think he's got him now, yeah. Just let him walk a few more steps before he blew him up. Nicely done. My class tipped Fishman, by the way. Maybe that was a, I'm not sure. Maybe he meant to tip the Storm Spirit. Not sure why he would have tipped Fishman.
Just because he can, you know. They won the fight.
True. Yeah, they killed him bottom. His mid dies being a bit too aggressive, running out of mana, and then the AM being active, rotating early here for Pure. I mean, it's worked out for him. He's level 8 as he makes way for the Battle Fury.
I mean, the level 8 Tiny is a way different beast right now. The toss just does
That's
so much
true.
damage. With the grow, you get 100 extra bonus damage to toss. I think it's just gonna take half of the CM's HP if you get the toss. Just one toss.
Yeah, I think it's
a
just
nightmare.
mine, huh?
Yeah, it's a nightmare. I mean, you can have raindrops, you can have fluffy hats, whatnot, but you're still gonna die. 10-minute rune. Gonna be
He's farming these stacks, actually. He's farming the more
Thompson.
unstable concoction.
Picking up the amplified damage.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
that's
elk, right?
bottled up.
You're an elk, so you have an excuse to farm the stacks. Oh, interesting. This is how you farm the stacks faster.
Yep,
Right.
You just,
Okay.
You just blow yourself up with concoction. Katome, he'll live. He is just fine. As Tundra continuing to farm a little bit more of the map comfortably than Entity have been.
What a nerd way to farm the stacks.
What, unstable concoction?
Yeah. Arcane boots, acid spray, unstable concoction, clearing camps there. Now he has level 6.
Stacked 8 camps, by the way. That's a fair amount. It's that 13 camp stack so far already for Entity as a whole. So that's how, even though they have had less of this map to farm, that's how they've kept this net worth lead. It's pretty slim, just 1k now. As Kataomi, he's in a position to be able to break this smoke. He sees tops and tosses the tree after him, but he's 1,000 gold blink. Sorry, he's 1,000 gold shy of the blink dagger, so won't be able to catch up. Kataomi, okay, he's gonna think about making a move here. I think Whitemon is too fast for him. No, just barely catching him there, but I don't think he'll be chasing him into the river and up into the triangle.
I mean, they're just defending their area, making sure that they keep their vision and they're blocking Tundra from entering that area so they can farm.
Support alchemists are very territorial, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to give them your stack, right? You have Grievous Greed.
It's true.
Ramses?
Rotation down bottom, they're going to look for Ramses. Ramses, who we've yet to see an arena out of, may not have an opportunity to cast one here. Finds it onto no one. No one is just going to zip on out as Watson jumped in there. Hold on a second, Watson. Oh my goodness, actually, it's no one who gets blown up by Pure. Watson makes that jump aggressively now. He might end up being the second to fall, but here's even more rotations. Thompson, with the amplified damage rune, blows up Watson as it's DM who gets the killing blow there on Thompson, but it's Fishman's damage from this freezing field, which has turned the tides of this fight. A 2-for-2 trade. Big cores falling here early on, but it's the AM who joins the fight and lives. So ultimately, a victory for Tundra, I'd have to say.
Yeah, coming in, that's always nice, you know, when your carry's coming in to this important early fights. Just making sure your team is still in control and you have the numbers to take the fight. I mean, Ramses is, he's not gonna like it dying there. He is kind of on his way to his dagger. Very, very important. And now he's gonna need a couple of minutes of peace to farm his dagger.
All right, yeah. He's still pretty short too. I mean, Thompson, at least he gets a kill, puts good use to that amplified damage rune, and then eventually chases after and finds this kill onto Watson.
He's going to smoke and fight again, even though he's almost going to have enough gold for his dagger. You know, so bold move here by Thompson. The man does not need his dagger, he says.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's going to help his Mars open up the bottom area.
How did Watson still Phantom Strike into that arena, by the way? I thought he wouldn't have had vision in there. You saw that, right?
Oh, did he? No, I didn't see it.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm crazy. They're hunting for Watson now. There's tracks that a PA has been here, but they're not going to be able to go too deep. The scan confirms that Watson in the vicinity is farming safely in the corner of the map. Entity, in the meantime, no one showing top and or mid means that they are going to apply pressure onto this tier 1 tower, and it seems like it'll go for free.
Well, it's been a while I've seen someone kill Eternal Shroud. No one's killing at one after his Kaya. It's a lot of magic damage, so he wants to be able to survive the burst from the Tiny.
Mid lane, Fine Glass. I mean, he can just always kind of play with his HP here. Gets out of trouble there with the waveform. Yeah, I mean, DM's got the pipe finished up now. So, is this a timing that you want to fight around right now for Entity?
Yeah, for sure. The pipe with, you just fight with your Storm. Elk, Storm, CM. This 4-man is extremely powerful right now.
Into the Tiny Blink, however, Thompson. Oh, a little awkward pause now. You got Fishman connecting just from the top rune spawn. No one is TPing from the Dire jungle to the tier 1 tower. And Kataomi is eager to be running in. He's clutching a Pavis and nearly actually has enough money for the Solar Crest. It'll arrive probably, if this fight goes long, it'll arrive mid-fight. So you've got a magic barrier, you've got a physical barrier, you have a level 1 epicenter ready to go, and I guess a Kaya on your Storm Spirit.
They actually have two Solar Crests soon. Elk also almost has his Solar Crest.
Oh, who's the second Solar Crest? I didn't see. Maiden?
CM and Elk.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. So you got double Pavis. You're right about that. You're fighting into this tiny
the
blank,
item
which
is
going to be
just
on cooldown.
very good for those heroes. I think for Elk, because you have you don't have much armor, so it's gonna help you in your game. And for CM, you need the energy booster to cast your spells. That's why Pavis is always nice for you, increasing that maximum mana pool.
It's a nice build-up.
Yeah,
I do like the.
It's very good.
It feels nice for a support. And it's pretty cheap, and it just feels like this value
no,
item.
especially on CM. Not every single support. Especially on CM, it feels so good. You need every single buff that it gives you: the armor, the HP, and the maximum mana pool.
Would you say that the armor and the mana is nice on this support alchemist as well for similar reasons? As we
yeah,
getting close there for
sure.
his tusks.
It's very good into the Mara Scott's rebuild. It's kind of useful against Elder Titan too. He's gonna be using his briefcase on your head, so nice to have that Pavis. I mean, I feel like overall, even though the anti-mage seems like he's like having a free game, but it's gonna take him longer to join the game, and the morphing support kind of seems like he also needs a lot of levels to be effective. So Tundra definitely need more time.
I want to kind of look at that a little. Okay, hold on. We'll have to put a pin in that, but I do want to come back down to the support duo, this Morphling and ET. We'll see what DM wants to do now. He's just going to turn tail. Entity have decided they don't want to take a fight here. That's probably the right move, which means I can remove the pin from our support duo for Tundra. It's funny, Pierre with his little safety bubble. He's farming so freely, isn't he? But having an ET and a Morph feels like two supports who, individually, if they get farmed, you're like, his feels amazing. We have another core on the team. But, well,
if they're both
how do you
poor,
distribute farm?
Yeah, if they're both poor, then it's gonna be a huge problem. I guess with the ET, you can make the argument that, okay, if ET is poor, as long as he has levels right, he just needs to put his spirit there. I mean, he has 4 points in natural order at level 7, so just totally prioritizing getting the aura. I think he's already accepted the fate that he's not going to get much farm this game, as Morphing is going to take the remainder of the creeps that he can find on the map.
Keep pushing top lane. There's that Solar Crest freshly completed. That is Solar Crest 1 of 2. This one in particular is Kataomi's. But a new record for this patch. Not a whole lot of records, or a whole lot of records. Oh, well, that's the same thing. It is a new record, but what I meant to say is not a lot of data for the AMs that have been played in this kind of a patch. Either way, Pure seems to be setting the pace. As mid lane, fight breaking out. They zip through 9 class. The real target's going to be on a Ramses here. No one easily avoids that stomp, but he's kind of getting kited on out as the Earth Splitter on the back connecting onto 3 heroes. 9 class, though, he's in a little bit deep now. Gets off his own Sandstorm before the real Sand King kills him. Long live the real Sand King.
Long live the one true king.
That's the line I should have said.
Quicksalis.
Kataomi. A lot of heroes watching him farm, and now a couple of heroes making the jump onto him. He is blown up there in the arena of blood. Thompson with the killing credits. They might look now for the Maiden. Oh, who did not complete that DP, sorry. But DM's down here. They see him on the Observer Ward. Thompson make another jump here. Might be a bit tough without the arena.
Yeah, probably not a wise time to fight without arena. I mean, Roche is going to be the next thing on the table. You know, you have L, PA can definitely do Roche quickly if they find an opportunity. And get a couple of pickouts into Roshan. I mean, this Tundra lineup still needs a lot of time to be really reaching their full potential. The levels and the farm and everything else. Entity, on the other hand, they are ready to fight right now. I mean, as soon as I feel like they complete the Shroud, the Eternal Shroud on Storm, it's a very, very big timing for them. The Shroud on Storm with the Pipe on Sanking, which kind of blocks all of Tundra, okay, majority of Tundra's damage, not all. And that's going to be a go time for them.
Well, this Manta's almost done. I mean, I know that's not really the go time that's going to be able to match Entity at the moment, who are going to have like BKB PA, they've got this Pipe Veil, soon Eternal Shroud for no one. Like, these items are, they feel more significant than just like Manta style. The mech's almost finished for the Morphling, that is something. And Thompson almost has phylactery. Okay, I mean, so they have damage for Tundra in spades.
I disagree. I don't think they have damage. Into the double Solar Crest, the Pipe? No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, how eager are Entity to fight? The way that this game is going, they see that their supports are farming very well, by the way. Even Fishman has over 1,000 net worth compared to 9 class and Whiteman. But how eager are Entity to fight? Are they comfortable taking this much later? Do they want to be ending first?
No, I think they should be fighting now with the Eternal Shroud and
here
Pipe.
They go. No one. Just straight on to this Morphling, who is, of course, going to tank him very easily. But now Watson jumps in, finds the big old crit to put down 9 class.
They're going to go for Rush now. Excellent play, you know, from Entity. Just making sure they get Roche before it switches to his summer home. That would be problematic for them.
BKB is going to be now completed as well here for Watson. That'll be flying his way. And like you said, this double Solar Crest now with the Pipe. It's going to be tough for Tundra to try and fight into this. They'll still try. They'll smoke on in. Entity, their smokes. Ooh, he's going to break his smoke radar here, but it's no one who is going to be actually leading again. They're on to 9 class. Careful for the initiation now from Ramses. The Blink Arena. It finds 4 as Watson. He's going to be bursted even before the Earth Splitter could hit him. Katsuomi with the pipe buff, living a little bit too long now. Is DM taken down by Pure on a double kill, but now Watson on his second life and no one. They're coming back with quite a bit of retribution. They cut down the Morph, the ET, and the Mars. Thompson and AM, they will be able to get away, but not the fight Tundra thought they were going to quite get. Not bad either.
It's still pretty good. You know, I was wrong about them not having damage. You know, they actually did a bunch of damage with the ET Splitter with an excellent arena there from Ramses. So ET did like what, 2,300 damage. Sorry, that's the Mars. The ET did 1.4k damage.
Yeah, that he did. I think it was Entity just getting a little bit too aggressive, almost.
Yeah, but I don't really blame them because they are in a very good position in the game. They just got Roshan. They have superior team fight from the Pipe and the Eternal Shroud with the double Solar Crest. They were just not together, you know, at the same time. So they were kind of split apart. An excellent arena from Ramses there, just giving his team a chance to win that fight.
Perhaps, okay, Whatman did escape. I thought he was going to die there to the Tormentor. He's just fine. What I was getting at is maybe they were like, oh, it's just another kill onto the support Morphling, no big deal, right? And then it turns out there was a smoke on its way. And that turns sours the Roche taking. It's, again, not all lost for Entity by any means, who still pretty strong, all things considered.
Yeah, you were talking to me about the late game, right? How do I feel about their late game on Entity? Are they like really worried about going late? I feel like late game, they have kind of some really strong scaling heroes with the Storm, PA. Like even the Elk can be another call later. But at the same time, I feel like late game into AM, ET, Morphling, that kind of already sounds really scary, and Tiny late game is also something not to be underestimated.
Certainly. I think something I just picked up, by the way, which seems really cool, is this. What was that? Fan of Knives? No, it's not quite yet. But it is the Lincolns that Storm's building up, because you take a look at the. There's not a whole lot of things to easily break Lincolns, right? If it just blocks one mana, one mana void this entire game, it almost feels worth it. As 9 Class gets the waveform right before DM can connect, that should reveal the presence of a ward on the high ground as Ramses pings it out. He will go now for the D ward. Astral Spirit giving them the vision, but Fishman eager to try and contest and take a fight here. They do have Pure pushing down bottom. He showed on a wave just now, so Entity are, well, not eager for a fight, but not eager to let this one go either. There's Pure TP to the tier 2 tower. DM, he's left in the mid lane. Entity have already left. Tundra looking for another fight, however. They'll smoke up, head into the jungle. I don't think they'll find much, though. No one should farm this a little bit too fast.
What do they have, Richie? Okay, they have BKB on Ramses. Thompson kind of almost has his Kanda. And Teammate has Butterfly soon. I mean,
yep.
They are going to be strong though, so this smoke is, I mean, it might
smoke breaks.
Backfire.
Oh, Thompson, he tries to find the jump in. It doesn't matter. They actually still manage to get on top of the storm with the counter initiation now. DM, he's tanky. The stolen stun though. Is it going to be good enough? No, they're too tanky with all of the Solar Crest and the Pipe of Insight. They turn. No one with the double kill, tanks through everything as he's now trying to cut through Thompson. Thompson looking for the TP out. Do they have a stun? Do they have enough damage? They do. No one finds a triple kill here as Tundra Esports go fighting. A bridge too far. Entity punish.
Yeah, that was a very, very good example of anti-timing. You are on the verge of getting a couple of really, really big items on your team, and it was just like such a huge risk, you know, just running in before the anti-mage finishes Butterfly, before Tiny finishes the Kanda. I mean, Morphing was also really close to the mech, you know, so it was very, very surprising they ran up there. I mean, it was a good arena, but like you brought up in the team fight, they just couldn't kill anyone, you know, Pipe, Solar Crest, no damage.
Yeah, not nearly enough there, which ended up becoming just too difficult for them. As back to live, Watson and no one able to blow through 9 Class in the duration of just one single Vortex. That was a fast death there. 9 Class also, I mean, he played that fight very well. I have to say that the follow-up, you know, morphing into the Sand King, finding a 3-man stun was perfect. There is another zip Vortex onto Pure, who threatens for a quick mana void.
Just you wait, Stormio. I'll get that mana white.
And now that Chivas is finished as well for DM, it's going to be a big deal here. No life steal. The Morphling's not a core, right? So
I mean, it's damage. You amp up the CM spell damage. You amp up the Storm's magic damage. It's nice, you know, in the team fight.
That's true, and the vision, right? The vision's always really nice.
Yeah, the vision is huge in a team fight. Sometimes you just don't see that hero lurking under the trees or in the trees, and the Shiva's gonna help you deal with that.
Tundra again looking for a fight. This time, Winter having their items ready to go. I feel like we've been working on this mech for Morphling for like the entire game.
Wait, who got the axe? Somebody got fed an axe, right?
Storm did.
Storm?
Yes,
oh,
I have a glitched overlay. Yeah, it is Storm. He's just got it fed now to him. No one. Whiffed there. Couldn't find Thompson. He's got this Electric Vortex now. Budget Black Hole.
So we have the Storm pull into the Sand King stun into the CM ulti and the Elk stun.
Ooh, yeah.
Can't wait for that to happen.
Shiva's guard on top, right? Buff all that damage. Hold on, Thompson. In position to break a smoke here. Captures the Watcher. No one's going to jump into him. Prevents the blink death from going off as DM. Follows up on the stun. There's going to be the Vortex as Katomi throws forward the Vortex stun. In the meantime, all that they're going to trade for is just a Maiden. A Maiden who they might not even kill. No, okay. They finally get him. Pure with leaving the illusions behind to get the job done. No one. He's going to have a Vortex in just a second, but didn't have vision there to cancel the TP on the White Monus. Ramses broken by the creeps now, running for his life, getting the blink dagger away. Tundra again taking a lopsided trade here. That was
That
very
that was-
bold.
That was
From
kind of
Thompson.
crazy that Thompson took the Watcher there.
Yeah,
I mean, his
right?
team is
We were-
hitting the tower, they were in vision, and then he decides, okay,
Radiant's
I'm not needed, so I'm just gonna take this Watcher, you know.
Well, Entity call his bluff, I guess. Is they're setting
I
the
mean,
trap top.
what
they're
is there
daring
to
anyone
bluff,
come
Richie?
farm.
They were showing they were hitting the tower.
Okay, hold on. Maybe they killed DM. Yeah, they should kill DM here. Yeah, that was a bit too aggressive for them. They felt too comfortable underneath that Observer Ward. He pays the price there. But look,
That was a Sand King trying to bluff the enemy that he had more backup
right.
than he should have.
he's like, I got pocket kings, and he didn't. He had a 10 and a 2. He reached into his sandy pockets and only pulled out sand, not pocket rockets. Tundra.
Radiant's top
They're
tower
playing more
is under
aggressively
attack.
here now. 28-minute Wisdom's about to spawn in as Fishman. He gets caught. Couldn't get
Oh,
off his own
buyback.
Glimmer Cape. But now here they go. There's going to be the budget black hole. Onto 2. The follow-up stuns are beautiful as Watson cleaves right through them. 9 class falls as collateral. Everyone else needs to try and run for their lives. Whiteman hoping to TP away from this one. He will escape. But what a bait set there. The buyback comes through as well from DM.
What a buyback.
Holy.
That's the type of buyback where you know the teammates of this team trust everybody. Everybody trusts everyone. Like someone makes a call quickly and they just do it right away.
Radiant's middle
Would have been
No
perfect
doubts.
for Entity if it was meant to be for their Roche timer. Unfortunately, it's a very long Roche, more than 2 minutes
Yeah.
until he respawns.
Just so you know, Richie, if you tell me to buy back, I would not hesitate to buy back. Just for
Thanks.
you know, just
Yeah.
to save you.
I knew that. Whenever I tell you to jump, you just say, how high, coach? No one wants his rune. He doesn't get it. It goes to no one. Oh, hold on here. Pure, he's jumped on in. The Fishman ready to save the day. No one gets the Glimmer Cape, but they still have vision. The Frostbite actually catching Pure. Might they be able to
Anti-mage.
turn? They've got another Vortex in just a second. Pure, he jumps into the arena. Fishman, he has to pay for his crimes. Down he goes. Thompson with a 3-man stun in the river, delaying this fight out as no one very low on mana here. Needs to be careful that he doesn't get turned into a bomb, but no, it's Thompson who falls in the river. Pure makes the decision to blink away as Entity chasing after more. Will be only forced to settle for the tiny kill. Not bad for the Maiden.
Definitely a good trade for the Maiden. Trading your life for ET and Tiny, amid Tiny. You take that anytime, any day. You know, one thing to note, I'm quite surprised that there's no Aghanims on the AM. Like usually you build Aghanims on this hero. You know, when we saw the hero a while ago.
It's true. Though I do feel like that was
Dire's
quite a
top
while
tower
ago,
is
though.
under
Is
attack.
that build still in favor? It is, according to Dota2 Pro Tracker. Obviously, we don't have a lot of pro games to go off of. This being the first anti-mage game out of, what is at this
Yeah,
point, maybe
he's
over
just
100 games.
Building straight up battle, like confrontational items. He wants to just go in and kill, I guess, kill the PA or the Storm
Kill the PA.
with his build.
Yeah. I mean, especially the PA with the MKB, right? Hold on, they're going to try and go up to high ground. Fishman.
Is under attack.
Okay, lands the Frostbite, just forcing out the Manta style out of Pure. As Entity frustrated and waiting for Roche, they will TP back now to defend. Bit unlucky for them getting a very long Roche.
Smoke. They're gonna move out with the Maiden and the Sand King and Elk right away.
Tundra are going to smoke up as well. Roche is going to end up spawning in top. He'll immediately move down bottom, which will be quite a funny sight. Tundra, they're going to run right into no one. No one.
Radiant's
He's going to be able to get
bottom
the zip
tower is
away,
under
though.
attack.
He has a gem.
Just you-
Doesn't want to lose it.
Yeah, just so you know, by the way, when you get this Ags upgrade, your Vortex just becomes untargeted. It's just like an AoE around you, so it's no longer reflected by the counter spell. So it's a little bit of a counter to the AM.
The counter to the counter spell, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The axe.
Counter spell. Entity, everyone's going to smoke on up. Ramses, his smoke breaks with a ward on the high ground here. Is Entity. They jump onto Pure. Pure, he's going to get Scythe Device. No one. He dodges the spear. Watson jumps into the arena trying to get this kill onto Ramses, but now no
Mana
one.
boy.
He's going to be turned into a Mana Bomb. He's killed off. Ramses gets the killing blow as Watson held in place there by the Earth Splitter. The Maiden, she's going to fall next as Fishman gets off a Frostbite, but just before he can die, Watson, he's going to BKB up, wants at least his kill onto the Mars, will find it, turning back now, fighting into Pure. Pure, though, he finds a bash, and now the Mana Void. Watson, he needs some more help. He's going to get tossed, though, into place now onto DM, who is the second to go. Oh, the damage nearly enough to kill through Pure, but he lives just on a sliver of HP. And Pure,
I mean, Pure.
carrying the fight. Holy.
Pure is the king of the Street Fighter, right there. He just won the man fight. Just off the MKB. I don't think the PA knew that there was a MKB on the AM. That's why he decided to take that fight. You know, it was really really close.
Seriously, he fought dirty. I mean, he eclipses everyone else's damage in this fight. He does
Yeah, just
8,500
look at how the
damage.
fight started here. Storm goes in, he dodges everything, but then he ended up overextending. Yeah, no mana. Didn't even have to use Mana Void to kill him. It just looked really bad from the start already. But PA somehow shows up, changes the fight a little bit, kills a couple of heroes with a BKB.
Yeah. Was that DM who ended up stealing the Maiden form? He did. So 9 class morphed into Maiden, and then there was an extra Frostbite just perfectly layering all the stun that they had. All of a sudden, it's Tundra who will be taking down Roshan number 2. Wow, what a fight for Pure. 10-0-2 on the AM.
Anti-Mage is online, Richie. Finally.
Not a
Do
second
they
too soon
actually
either.
have good answers for the AM? Because they just have to kind of blow him up with the Hex and Vortex with all your stuns. It's not going to be easy with the counter spell.
Only barely living there, but yeah, that's. I mean, what else do you do, right? You have to try and catch him, but this is going to be made quite difficult now. He's got -1 second blink cooldown at 20. He's 25 now after basically soloing the enemy team. That's not quite true, but did a lot in that last fight. And just blink. He's got this extra blink rage. He's got the MKB in the backpack while he has Aegis in the active inventory, so you know he's quickly running out of these slots, isn't he? But really a force to be reckoned with at the same time.
Radiant's middle tower is under
PA
attack.
with a basher of her own, but also needs to build an MKB. These heroes with strikingly similar inventories.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can't
that's-
wait for him to try to use the counter spell ally. There's a lot of spells that you can actually reflect on your ally against their heroes on entity. It's like just too many buttons to press sometimes, you know, it's just overwhelming as AF.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, imagine your Mars jumps in and initiate, you have the counter spell on the Mars, and then he gets stunned by the Elk or the Storm or the Sand King.
Yeah, or the Sand King. Sand King's always a bit of a tricky one, though. Sometimes it's a bit of a fight loser to be burrow striked deeper into the enemy.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
yeah, definitely. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I mean, the biggest danger. Look, they've got the tools, I have to say, to blow up this AM. As soon as this MKB is finished, which, you know, I say as soon as if it's guaranteed. He's still pretty far from the MKB. That is, if he's going to save for buyback on this Phantom Assassin. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know that
also
will.
wants to hit level 25 as soon as
Oh,
possible on the
my.
PA.
He's just gonna buy out for it, actually. So MKB purchased by Watson. He's bought out. But they have like the Scythe of Ice on this Storm now. You know, you've got Blink Initiation. You've got lots of roots and follow-up stuns if you can catch them without counterspelling or getting counterspelled. So what to do? You know, I've got to say they've got the tools, but will they have the execution?
I mean,
How are the
Tundra
other
is
items?
just very, very strong right now with this item timing on the AM.
Thompson will be harder to kill now with his 9-second BKB, pardon me, active. And you have a Scythe of Ice as well from Ramses, who is playing away from the team.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is their lineup just allows them to poke and prod. Like ET Spirit, and then with the Morphling going in and out, and Tiny, you can always do your damage from far away with the toss. You don't really have to hard commit into anything, you know. Whereas if you think about Entity's lineup, when they go in, they really have to commit in, you know, with the Storm and
Yeah.
the Elk stun, the Sand King
Storm,
stun.
PA, Sand King, a lot of one-way abilities, right?
Yeah, it's like a one-way ticket, you know. There's no if you're not killing your opponents, you're not going home.
Yeah. Tundra keeping all the lanes pushed out, just looking to apply more pressure. There's a sneaky ward next to the Wishing Well. That is going to be Tundra not sending their well wishes to anyone who dares to farm that camp.
If you have a Death Wish, yes.
Yeah, it's a bit scary. I mean, you say that, but you just check out where no one is farming on the top side of the map, nearby the Mighty Mines. Now Tundra just roaming around the map, farming everything in the center, keeping the waves pushed out. But Entity hemmed into their base by this Observer Ward right where their Tier 2 top used to stand. A ward down bottom, watching anything, trying to sneak out of the base there. Tundra, they're like sharks just circling.
Hey, yeah, who got the second against, by the way? Don't want
PA.
to didn't want to interrupt you, but PA got the second one.
Oh, PA.
They're gonna find the PA.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. She
No
just
buyback.
died. She doesn't have buyback. That's it. If Tundra, they go testing, they're going to realize they just have won this game. Storm needs to cut waves. But he hasn't. He's let one melee creep slip through.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, no, but you have Fishman. Okay, Fishman nukes it, but one melee creep now is going to be
I mean, they're gonna
breaking
lose
backdoor.
2 lanes from this. I
Yeah?
feel like Tundra is just going to. They might not be want to force the throne right away, but they'll secure the 2 lanes first. Actually, even
Aegis
3
is going to
lanes.
expire. I think it might be 3. I think they just have too much damage. It's AM. He's online after all. In fact, Pure, he's thinking something's not right here. See if we can force a buyback. They get the tier 3 top, but instead set their sights, down bottom. Still 40 seconds until Watson's back in the game. Tundra beating down your bot lane of Barracks now. There's the smoke, instantly broken by Fishman. It's the jump in from no one, trying to initiate. There is no Aegis, but it's a 5 versus 4 fight, and quickly it's a 4 versus 3, as Fishman actually still alive, kept alive for now, but Ramses finds him, right-clicks him down. They get the ET. There's a buyback now, a 4-on-4, as no one finds another great sip, but Pure, he was baiting him. BKB active now from Pure as the Mana Void blows up DM. Buyback after buyback, but they've fallen now on the Storm for what might be the final time. Pure, he's TPing out though, used all the utility. Entity, they defend the bottom and top Barracks, Winter, but it's at a heavy cost.
Yeah, it was a very, very heavy cost there for Entity. They had like a couple of buybacks. They lost the Storm again, you know. I mean, he died once, so not again, but the CM died again. He died twice.
Yeah.
And AM is just in a very commanding position right now
He's in a league
against
of
the
his
PA.
own. And a decent jump there, but no PA, right, to kind of finish the job. No one.
Yeah, but they kind of felt like they had to go and to try and, because they had damage, you know, they almost actually killed off the AM. They just needed a little bit more.
Yeah, and that
That
BKB.
was, the Storm did so much in the fight, you know, with the multi-hero pulls, and then they layered it up with the Alchemist stun, the Sand King stun, the CM ultis, and the spells. Just couldn't do it.
Tundra back. DM, he bought back earlier. Does not want to take another death here. As down go the bottom Barracks. Now you have a PA, but you don't have a Storm for 20 seconds. Or a Maiden. I think you just have to let these go. I don't know if you can afford to give these up. DM hiding behind a singular tree. It's going to be now forced out, flushed out by Ramsey. Stops in as well. Katomi just makes the jump. They reflect the Hex onto him. Katomi, he's gonna go down, but DM finds a nice stun onto 2. Watson jumping in, trying to blow up Thompson. Thompson gets the Ogre Seal Totem away as Watson continuing to chase, but they've lost DM behind. That's a dieback, but no one. They bought him the time to respawn. Can they really take down Pure? Watson, he's been tossed up by Thompson and killed off. Now Pure with his second kill of the engagement, which will force out the GG. An ultra kill for Pure. He's gonna want the Rampage. No one. AFK already. Might just suffice before the Ancient explodes. No, it denies the Rampage, but can't stop him from winning game 1. Tundra, what a victory for them here.
The enemy team just arrived. I mean, they're gonna know, you know, they know the smoke broke, but yeah, they're gonna fight. Very nice by Tundra. Dota 3, you know, nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hook might still come
Hook.
out. Oh,
Wow.
and they've caught
Got
their
it.
man, Whiteman. He's going to end up falling. No way. Oh, I say that. No, he still dies. Oh, first one for Nolan. It's
Holy.
perfect. It's perfect for Entity.
The ward instantly paying off even though he got killed. First bird for your
that's
mid lane,
true.
you know. You can't ask for a better start. You get the fast sheep
30
stacks.
seconds to
I mean the
battle.
meat shoot, the stack, you know, the strength stack.
Yeah.
Then you
That's
get first bird
flash
on your mid
sheep,
laner.
I know what you mean. We all know what you mean. I don't know if he was close enough, though. You need to be pretty close, because he wasn't the one to get the kill. Oh, and they're going to find the ward, too. A little bit more experience for everyone, even though they all share it. Winter,
Yeah,
is there
this
ever
is-
a
this is
scenario
gonna- Yeah, go
where,
ahead.
you know, you see the enemy ward, and you're like, guys, get away, I need solo XP for the ward? Level 1,
Normally you hear that from your mid laners. I kid you not.
right? I'm just thinking, because they all shared it, which is nice. You know, everyone gets like 10 experience, but it's
Yeah.
kind of a lot of XP at level 1.
Sometimes when you get a couple of kills, this is tend to be the case. You get level 2 faster and then you snowball from your lane. You know, so I
Yeah,
get it.
exactly. Yeah, so we'll see how that turns out.
But if you look at Entity side lanes, they are not exactly lanes that can kind of snowball. Okay, the CM punch lane, yes. If you get level 2 right away, you can snowball.
Well, I mean, speaking of Snowball, Entity did start with 3 runes and First Blood, as well as the mid D ward. We'll see what kind of a difference this is going to end up making. This darn Monkey King. Katomi just running around in the trees here. There he is, right back. What is he?
This is
just
actually so insane that he can actually do this. on this hero.
You can't. This
Oh
courier
my
is it's consigned
just
to
can't.
death.
You just can't. You need Marcy to counter him, so you have flying couriers at level 1.
That's right. Yeah, that's the only way. Look, I'm not. That's not even a joke. I don't disagree with your statement.
I know. I know.
It's just-
I mean, I was
It's
also
just
being
ridiculous.
serious.
That's where we're at right now. All right. Well, Monkey King up to Monkey King things for Kataomi. Let's check in with our other lanes, shall we? Ramses, he went for Devil's Bargain. He did not go for Gluttony here on the Doombringer. So starting to see this a little bit more and more now. Everyone used to ignore this when 736 dropped, but we are starting to see more and more Devil's Bargain. Interesting to see. Maybe he'll go like 3 or 4 bracers or something and then sell them later.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of players do that. Just get more lane items that help you secure the lane, and then you sell it later. I mean, initially when I saw this, I didn't think of using it this way. I was thinking more about trying to abuse it with Midas or some refresher.
Another hook. They catch 9 class. He is going to be able to escape though. Makes a bit of room for himself thanks to that flame break.
Yeah, this is actually pretty bad for Entity. They've already committed for 2 nukes on CM, so you don't have aura, so you're gonna be running out of mana in this lane. I mean, he has still a couple of mangoes and clarity.
They were ready for it. They were ready. I mean, mangoes is a clarity ready for Fishman. I mean, they certainly
Yeah,
knew
but
what they were.
still, whenever you commit onto Frostbite and Nova at level 2 and you don't have aura and you don't get the kill, it just feels so bad for the lane.
That's fair. Yeah, 9 class able to get off the pole now, by the way, into the hard camp. Him having stoked as well means that he gets a lot of move speed, right? When he ends up getting a little bit of a displacement there onto 2 heroes. Katomi just standing back here, hunting for these couriers. Whitemon's had to escort it.
People are just like gonna place high ground wards in the beginning of the game to see it, but sometimes it's just hard to avoid it because Monkey King he's too mobile. You see him, but you don't have flying courier. What can you do? You know.
Yeah, he outruns them all. Wasn't
that is
taking
why
a bruising.
Pick Marcy, Richie. Pick Marcy.
Problem though when you open up with 2 of your supports. Well, here you go. Some pressure now being applied onto DM. DM trying to fight. He needs another pit and latch, and he's got it onto Pure. So he lives and has still some regen to be able to try and turn here. Wetmon with his second skill point will go into the Liquid Frost. So he did choose the Liquid Frost facet. This one is much more popular than Liquid Fire these days.
It's the one that has a higher win rate, right? This one.
I believe so. I'd have to double check to get the latest stat for you here. Just give me a second.
Yeah, he's just a very strong hero in the lane now, and he's kind of reliable because of how they buffed the Ice Path. It's a reliable stun nowadays. That's why the hero.
Yeah, it's about a 2 to 3 split. I was gonna say with a just barely above positive.
Okay, going on him again.
DM this time. I don't believe he's gonna live. Pure strikes him down. He's gonna take a lot of damage for this though, but it's a big kill.
Yeah, that's why I felt like the Monkey King had to like somehow help the Underlord. He can't really leave the Underlord alone in this lane. He's just gonna die and die and die.
It's his first death. I mean, Pure also with 10 denies. Thompson as well equalizing with 10 denies at this point. Kind of building out quite the lead here.
Yeah,
no one is
Thompson
not
just
shy to show off his high ground ward.
It reminds me of Dandy, you know, going for all those denies. You see his Queen of Pain with 20 denies.
14 last hits.
Yeah, I mean the sniper lash thing is just gonna get harder and harder for lash, you know, when sniper gets more points into the shrapnel.
Yeah, it's gonna be having a ton of stats. His auto attack's gonna be hurting a ton. Won't be too fun down in that mid lane there. Maiden's gone through the gate though.
Fishman's here.
He puts down an observer ward. They're gonna try and make a play now for Pure by the looks of things as they make the jump onto him. The frostbite guaranteeing another route to stun as well, connecting onto Whitemon. It means they have no TP out. He almost got stunned by that Centaur Conqueror. That was close. But he does manage to TP to safety. In fact, he TPs to the mid lane.
Yep, Tundra immediately going mid.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to collapse onto no one now. First assassinate of the game. Is it good enough for the kill? It is. 9 class will die as Fishman had TP ready, and Kataomi with Simeon Stride. He didn't TP, but he's immediately into this mid lane. Hunting, running after Whiteman, but slowed by Thompson. Shrapnel Thompson trying to peep down Fishman, but just barely lacking the damage. Fishman can't show, though, because of that assassinate waiting.
Yeah, Pure has to be careful bot lane. If he plays too aggressive, Lash can TP down to kill him. Yeah. But okay, Lash is gonna TP mid. 6-minute rune. Fishman denies the invis. I mean, they need to bodyguard this Lash right now. He's all alone. Where's his team?
Yeah, he is. He is. Team's down bottom right now. I don't know if Kataomi can really get a kill here onto Pure. And Ramses is more than comfortable in a solo lane here. Fishman, he will get
Yeah,
peeped.
this is just the
AWP
power of
from
the
Thompson.
sniper in the mid lane when it comes to this 3 versus 3. He just has superior range, you know, like poking you from far with the shrapnel and the assassinate, so his supports can just play really, really aggressive.
That's not a death onto the Lush at the very least, but Thompson is starting to really build out a lead here early on, which should be noted, but up to 13 denies as we switch over to CS. 7-minute runes will be 1 apiece. No enemy supports in a position to invade.
Yeah, I mean, things are definitely not looking so good there for the Lash. I mean, he's still okay in terms of net worth, but he's getting pressured for sure, and he's going to move into the jungle looking for the sniper here with the CM.
Oh, well, Thompson is here farming a nice stack. Can they actually catch him, though? It's an entirely different question. They slow him there briefly, but they don't connect on this Earth Splitter. He's underneath his tower now. Blood Grenade throwing, no one committing for this kill. Thompson receiving reinforcements now. Thompson stands his ground and beats down no one. Ramses then with the kill onto Fishman as Kataomi not even safe under his tower. Nice dodge there on the misship, but the tips flying on through here as Kataomi, I don't believe he's safe. Tundra, the supports diving the tier 1 tower for him. They find the kill.
Here comes
Watson's
Watson.
decided to TP down, but I don't think he's going to be able to change much here either.
Yeah, no level 6, no dismember.
They want to defend this tower, though.
This is really, really bad news. I mean, the sniper just couldn't be killed. I mean, it was very, very clutch TP from his teammates to save him.
Another hook, but there's no dismember. Oh, he just got it. He just got dismember on Watson. That was tough. No kill, no rune.
No dice.
Nothing going the way for Entity in this early game, such as the execution and the draft of Tundra early. Kataomi, he finds himself top now. I don't know what they're going to hope to do against Ramses, I'll be honest with you. He's got Doom, in fact. He's just going to go ahead and throw that now onto Watson. Watson doesn't have TP. Scroll Fishman doing what he can here as DM is going to take the gate now into the lane. Ramses may have bitten off more than he could chew. He will die before Thompson collects the kill onto Watson. Still looking at this top lane fight as it's Pure who comes through the twin gate. Assists on a kill here. No one in the meantime wins the mano a mano over Thompson. That's 500 gold fed over. That is significant. Did you see that little fight brewing?
Wasn't much of a fight, I guess. Sniper was like using ulti onto the punch, and he was just standing there. I mean, yeah, but good for no one. Like getting the kill on the top net worth hero, and now he's gonna get a baller refilled. CM is gonna be here. Arcane.
Is he back in
Arcane
business?
boots. Yeah, he's definitely back in business.
Oh, Tundra
Flame
trying
break.
to shut down that business. No way. Is he dead here? Yeah, it was close.
Dude, the guy just got a bottle refill and now he's gone again. He's HP.
Well, such as max shrapnel early on, isn't it? 70 DPS, huh? 30% move speed slow. How about that?
Oh, he's building a diffuser, yeah? Interesting. On the
On
sniper.
Thompson.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, good hook.
Does catch him. Fishman doesn't have ulti quite yet, but no one here to close the door on Thompson. They will find him. Big kill there. That's 2 kills straight. That's the top
That
network
was
hero.
such a big kill. Like a big hook.
How did oh, he must have been smoked. Thompson, he was playing aggressively there because of
Yeah,
this
and-
cliff ward that they
and
have on the old
he
Roche
got
pit.
he got the hook without having the the flayer's hook facet.
Mhm.
So it's like a normal slower hook. This guy plays a lot of punch.
It meant that Dismember did a lot more damage, though, didn't it? Now, Kataomi back mid. Scan is going to flush him out. Okay. Well, so now Entity, the alarm bells were ringing. Sniper was, you know, peeping them every opportunity they got. They've killed him twice. They've recovered the Leshrac, but we do still have the Chaos Knight, don't we? He's still to be addressed, isn't he? He's farming along just very nicely now, just to catch you up. He's got this armlet straight out of the laning stage. He seems like he still has a game.
He's not ready to fight yet. I mean, with CK, you always look at the 2-item timing, the armlet plus Orchid. That's when he can kill anyone he sees on the map. And now, Kataomi. Right. The Monkey King dies on the cliff, you know. How ironic.
No Simeon stride for him. Shrapnel's actually very good against him, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Keeps you on cooldown. Yeah, so the reason I'm surprised for this sniper build, by the way, because Thompson, he's only played a little bit of sniper lately, but it has been this, you know, Dragonlance Ags kind of build. So seeing this is...
yeah, but why diffuser this game? He just wants to burn away the Lash mana so he can't do damage in the team fight.
Yeah,
maybe that's why.
Yes, so... I guess so.
Dire's top tower is under
So he feels like they don't need the long range.
It's been a while since I've seen a diffuser.
Oh, like on a sniper or in general?
Just in general, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
People don't really buy the item anymore.
Well, it's online now, and they're going to start picking off No One, who has also been doomed. No chance of life steal army. He gets a hook on back. Watson doesn't have the shard yet. Instead, goes to the Dismember onto the Doom. Sniper Assassinate will finish the job onto No One. As DM, he's losing his mana here at a breakneck pace as well. Okay, there's the Defu reveal. Core for core, but a better trade for Tundra.
I mean, it's gonna suck for the Lash, like dying like this. I mean, Lash is not a hero where you like dying. You need to keep getting farm, jungle, and he's going for a use build too, so you're not really building into being tanky, you know, you're building for initiation. You're gonna have to play very, very carefully in the next couple of minutes. You know, I don't think he can afford any more deaths on this Lash rep.
He's up to 3 already this game for No One. He TP'd in as well into that last fight, so he is making the walk of shame back out of the base. This is a carry Pudge, who is halfway to his Ag Scepter Winter. And then the Rod of Atos is also finished for DM, 9 class. Looking for a lasso here, but no, doesn't actually have it. Ice Path connects on the Kataomi. The hook doesn't catch on anything out from Watson, so instead he's going to tank this Macropyre and consume the Bat Rider. All right, he's going to be basically cooked by the Macro, but he gets the kill as Thompson rotates top, finds the kill onto Kataomi. Careful, Pure through the Twin Gate, finds Watson. Watson trying to tank up. Meat Shield not keeping him alive for much longer as Whitemon actually kills him with the base auto attacks. DM able to slither away from this fight, but Entity are losing fight after fight here, Winter.
They just don't have the numbers. Tundra brought so many heroes, like everyone came, pretty much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
9 class keeps pinging the Facet. I wonder if he's like, guys, maybe there's a maiden in the tree, I don't want to die.
Dire's top tower.
Maybe this is just bad.
He's just like having fun. Nah, he's just having fun. They're trying to steal the wisdom with the
They'll
Underlord.
get it. Oh, they'll get it. Is it. I
Gate.
don't know. Oh no. Well, earn your keep, Fishman. Yeah.
I guess it was worth it.
The world's saddest freezing field tries to go to the Ancients, goes to Pure. Who I'm sure is immortal rank. I mean, it's space, right? No one's happy for that. He's finished farming up his Yule Scepter. He's going to go straight into the Bloodstone. Of course, he is playing into a Doom, which is going to completely nullify all of that lifesteal and regen. But it's still going to be a core item all the same, isn't it?
And you have some saves from the punch.
Kataomi. There's a lasso here. I don't even think he needs to lasso him. I mean, he will. He's going to pull him back in range for Thompson.
Yeah, I just realized he doesn't even have 1 point in Firefly. There's 4 points in Flame Break and
great mischief. Yeah, he's got the kill.
4-4-0 bad.
Your mana, DM, it's gone. Hook. Oh, Thompson. What a gamer. Avoids that with ease, and now DM, he turned on back. Assassinates ready in 2 more seconds. He's under a shrapnel. No way out, no way through. DM lives by the skin of his teeth. But it's Fishman who somehow is caught on the bottom side of this fight. Not sure how he ended up there, but he's actually killed off by all things of the 31 damage Ghoul Assassin. All right.
Wait, how?
I
What?
don't know. 31 damage.
Just CM things, you know. You're so weak that even a neutral can kill you.
I've never seen anything die to that camp. Whenever I pull into that camp, I'm always like, oh boy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh man.
Is that worse than dying to a kobold?
Maybe like the old one from the shovel. Maybe not that one.
Oh, people have, you know, died, you know, remember some morphing, you know, you toggle
Oh yeah, I remember the
envy
envy games. I remember the envy games. You can name him. He can't hurt you. He's retired now.
Retired but still watching, you know.
Maybe on one of his 6 monitors while he day trades aggressively. We'll see.
Dire's
Either way,
bottom
Tundra,
tower is under attack.
they're certainly coming online. They're flourishing in this kind of a game. This Diffusal Winter, it's a weird one, but it seems to have paid off for Thompson, I have to say. Oh no, Fishman. Is Fishman just dead? No, okay, it's not that much damage, surely. Good job defending the tower, though, by
Dire's
Fishman.
middle tower is under attack.
Level 2 assassinate. Yeah, it's only 400 damage. They're gonna look top lane where no one. He's been caught, or maybe has caught the Bat Rider as the lasso keeps him in place for a bit longer. No one is gonna be able to get that kill. Tundra aren't able to rotate in fast enough. However, Kataomi looking to set up a second fight now. As Thompson blows a shrapnel on himself. Shrapnel charge on himself is what I meant to say. Allows Kataomi to jump away.
Oh, bot lane.
Bot lane, Doom.
If I
On
Watson.
to Watson. Yeah, I think they've got him dead to rights here. Basically, no way out for him. Although, it's actually not going to be enough damage, I think. I think he lives. He's deceptively tanky.
I mean, easily, you know, not even close.
Yeah, it's 400 HP, huh? How about that? Kataomi now back onto Whitemon as they find a hook. The Dismember onto Ramses heals off the Doom damage, and Whitemon falls underneath the Tier 1 tower. Entity maneuvering around the map here. They will rally out of this kind of early to mid-game transition
Radiant's
now.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, nice punish.
Radiant's
Like
top
Tundra
tower is
clearly
now fortified.
overestimating how strong the Jakiro plus the Doom spells were.
Dire's middle
Thinking of
tower
going for
is
that
under
play
attack.
and just getting punished now.
Radiant's
And
bottom
Entity is
tower
going to
has fallen.
have a good couple of minutes to farm, get their items. Lash is on his way to his Bloodstone, which is going
Dire's
to
middle tower
still be
is
a
under
huge
attack.
item.
That turn of events allows Watson to finish off his Egg Scepter as well, so a huge damage boost for him.
Yeah, he's going to be like the CK Illusions counter with his Aghanims on Punch. Mid shield plus your Aghanims Rod. I mean, this CK has still been really exactly free farming. You know, nobody has done anything to stop him.
Uh-oh. Kataomi. Wow. Perfect smoke break there. That should see no one away to safety here. He's got a TP and Yules. I think he's going to take the gate.
Yeah,
Indeed.
no one definitely owes Kataomi a drink later, you know, after this game is over.
And he does. Nice save there. And now Watson setting up for mid. Can they take a fight here? Fishman, he will kick things off the hook. Does find Thompson, but is there any follow-up? Oh, do they need any? They interrupt the Dismember. Very important now as DM gets trapped inside of that Macropyre. That matters not, though. Thompson pulled out of position and killed off now as Entity chase after for more. Another hook in 4 more seconds. So that's Kataomi being dragged back near to the high ground. He's still just fine as Whitemon is going to be forced to inhale the fumes of Watson. Watson goes fishing with that hook. Doesn't come up with much. But it's still a huge team fight win. Entity, the way that they anticipate, they lied in wait there. And Tundra just walked straight into them, honestly.
Yeah, this sniper is not gonna do a lot after this. Like, he needs the CK to actually come to the fights, and CK doesn't really feel comfortable playing into the early fights. There's a Underlord, there's like Lash to kill the illusions. I mean, it's
And
just gonna get
Pudge.
harder. I feel like the longer the game goes, there's more aura items on Underlord.
Another hook, perfectly catching there. Didn't even need the Boundless Strike. 9 class becomes Flesh Heap stack number 7 for Watson. He has doubled the strength he's gotten here in the last
I mean, they
couple
have
of minutes.
already recovered the deficit they've had in the early game.
Watson, he's just going for more. Thompson Thompson, okay, he's got that grenade to throw on back. We have a hook at the ready for Watson if he can just find his man, and they found him. Oh, they found him. Hook set up there by the boundless strike. Ramsey, he's got to blink away. He can't do anything. He just had to watch. He might not even be out of here, Winter. They catch him underneath that tier 2 tower. Wukong's command, Pit of Malice as well as Watson. He's ready to eat another one. The voice line's going through from DM. His Entity, it has just swung in their favor. This entire game, this series. Whew, it's good to be them right now.
This was what I was worried about, picking Sniper into this Monkey King. And when it comes to this stage of the game, you don't really have a good way of escaping in the team fights. The Monkey's always going to find you, and combined with the Punch Hook, Boundless Strike into Hook, you're just going to die every time they see you, so they have to, I think, sit back, farm a little bit, wait for the CK to make a move, make a command in the game to kind of lead the team back towards their glory days. So they have to chill now.
And it's not just this Monkey, right? I mean, it is a lot to do with this Monkey, but Monkey's been enabled. I just want to highlight real quick the vision. Check out this warding game that Entity have. They just have this line of wards down the center of the map, basically. Gives them a glimpse of a hero, maybe a hero who's been a little bit too aggressive, something that they can punish. And then you get the Monkey King to play off those wards to try and just set up a couple of fights to pick off. It's been working out for them.
Vision wins games, Richie.
Wards win wars, as I say in C.
In C, nobody will believe you.
That's true. No one believes me, but they do really appreciate it when you put a ward on the high ground all the same. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes you just have to buy wards so that your cores don't ping. There's 10 sentry wards full sets in stock.
Well,
so you just buy 10, so that...
I think maybe they have a point if there's actually 10 sentry in stock. They're so cheap these days. You can just spam them out. Careful here, looking for a fight. That's a nice rune as well. Oh my goodness, look, they're just going on in. They see him. They interrupt them. The Dismember is going to be interrupted, though. Not half bad as Thompson. He just has no way out. DM's right on top of him. And Kataomi and DM coming through the Twin Gate. Beat him down. These summons as well from the Fiend's Gate do so much work in the fights as well. This Abyssal Horde, super nice facet to have. It's a big reason why they're able to do so much damage.
Has his 4 stuff done, like Hurricane Pike. He's gonna have another way of getting out other than the concussive grenade. He's getting caught way too easily in the team fights. The Pit, the Frostbite, the Hook, the Boundless Strike.
Yeah,
he needs the CK to come and bodyguard him, because if CK is not really joining the game yet, then the Sniper is always going to be very easy target in the team fights. They're also kind of waiting for Ramses to finish his BKB.
Right. Okay, this Sniper's like Messi, and it's like, the gif of his bodyguard coming to save him. Did you see that on the internet the other day? He needs Pure and all his illusions to be the bodyguard for the Sniper. They're going to be too slow to contest this Roche. It will go down. No one claims the Aegis. He has Bloodstone. He has Blink and Yule Scepter now. There's Entity not eager for a fight here. They will disengage and move swiftly away. Oh no, DM though.
He's picking up the Lotus.
The Lotus is the greed. He needs to break the vision. Pure, he finds him, traps him. Is DM going to be tanking up here? I don't believe so. Not versus 4 enemy heroes. He faces the wrath of Tundra and he falls.
DM is definitely a Lotus addict. He likes a piece of Lotus.
Couldn't stop, man. He couldn't stop himself.
Yeah, just like when you see a tasty nacho on the table.
A nacho? What do you think? I just got nachos lying around? What the heck? What is that? You can't say that, Winter.
Okay. Tacos.
Should have said a donut.
I'm down
the don't tacos. Stop it, Winter. Top lane, Pure. He finds a Monkey King. Oh my goodness, who's still able to leap into the trees. They still get the stun onto him regardless. Firefly on cooldown, but they're going to keep burning down Kataomi as eventually with the vision they pull him on down. The Hook out from Watson doesn't find anything. Ramses almost dropped a Doom onto him by the looks of those cast animations. As meantime, it is the Sniper in trouble. He gets a TP away in time. DM couldn't get through the gate. Thompson, he knew he had to bail out from that fight. Holy.
Thompson is getting more ways of bailing out. He's building a Shadow Blade next. Shadow Blade Hurricane Pipe.
Yeah. It's not quite the Ags Conda build we're used to seeing on him, but hey, whatever the game requires. As the smoke on smoke, Tundra, they catch up, but they find a hook onto the Doombringer. DM, he's been doomed, so there's no Pit of Malice or Firestorm in this fight. As Ramsey's 5 HP, no, not enough. He will end up dropping, but Pure, he's in deep now with the illusions, doing some good damage. No one trying to heal up here. He still has this Aegis on cooldown.
Good Crystal Clone.
This Aegis ready for 3 more minutes as the Crystal Clone gets Mission up to the high ground. Doesn't have enough mana for the freezing field, but he's just trying to TP away now as Thompson pushes him off into the low ground. Kataomi with the Wukong's command. He's going to get caught here. No one still has this Aegis for 2 minutes. They're trying to ignore him, but he's making it impossible. Watson still on the edge of this fight. Has the hook ready to go. Oh, but what is he hooked? I think he's hooked a creep there. I'm not sure. Kataomi finally drops. There's no one. He will respond without any teammates, however. Thompson, Pure, and Tundra, they've been playing this fight perfect. And once again, they cancel the TP. A full wipe here for the side of Tundra. What?
That was so masterful by Pure and Thompson, the way they went in and out, the way they moved in the team fights, kiting spells, just walking left and right, dodging spells, but still ensuring they're in range to get their spells off the Rift when they get it off cooldown. Just so well played, you know, in that team fight. Just props to Pure and Thompson there.
Yeah. So this is such a crazy fight because the offlaners are immediately KO'd.
Yeah, the mech didn't really save the Doom here, but it was just good enough initiation that they kind of had ways to finish off the key targets, and this was a very nice Crystal Clone by Fishman here. Just helping the Lash to do a lot more damage in the team fights. But Thompson is standing his ground, you know, he's just standing there. Look at how Pure is playing the fight. Toggles his armlet, comes back in, goes back out, pulls him in, goes back out, off his armlet, come back in, help the sniper.
It's perfect. Top line. Ramsey's couldn't dodge the hook. That was another Fiend's Gate out from DM. All of a sudden, Tundra, what the heck? Just like that, they're up 7k? Just like that? Just like that?
Just like that. Here comes the bat. He's gonna see a tasty punch.
The save, the punch. He is just completely alone. Tundra just moving around the map with confidence.
Entity, our CK has decided to show up in the team fights. You know?
He's done farming. Pure is ready to 1v5 you guys again. It's like if you're getting bullied at school and then the next day you bring your dad to school to beat up the bullies.
Thanks for making space for me to farm, yeah, Sniper. Thank you so much. I'm here to clean up the game, you know, to carry you. Kataomi. Oh, okay. Ramsey's blinked to the low ground. That actually might allow him to live. 2 seconds to the next Primal Spring. He needs to get away. The Simeon Stride. Oh, yeah. Now you're not catching him, are you? What a hero, huh? Space created. Tasso's just going to go Moonshard next. He's convinced that this game is in the bag. What?
He's like, guys, I'll just click them from
Fog. What is this build?
Coming to your pub soon.
Actually, I'm scared now, you know. If he wins this game with this build, I'm scared to queue to find a game tomorrow. There's gonna be some sniper Chinese build.
some Chinese sniper in our SCA pubs, rushing Diffusal Shadow Blade. Oh, Thompson, the damage he's done.
And you ask him your question mark, what are you doing, sniper? I am Thompson, he answers you.
Yeah. His name's gonna be like Son of Godson, right? We've all had these snipers in our
the
pubs.
picture? This is one picture that looks like him.
Yeah, the one where he's doing the invoker set, you know, basically. Yeah, we all know that. We all know the way. We know the player. He says just play. He's just pinging you. He's like, just play, like it's the most normal thing he's ever seen. Blink away there from no one. He's just fine.
Yeah, it's still a classic excuse. Yeah, people. You miss a spell and
Kataomi he killed the core here. Okay, that's gonna be Moonshard, slightly delayed, I guess.
Just Hyperstone. What happens?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's more space created.
He's gonna be like some mana burning annoying hero when he comes to a team fight with his Moonshot. Like Lash shows up. He just burns all his mana.
You know what? He's like, wow, Pure did so good. He was burning all the mana instantly, you know? He's like, guys, pick me AM. And they're like, no. And Thompson's like, fine, I'll make AM at home. You know, goes Diffusal Sniper. Moonshard. We'll see, right? Hey, if it works, it works. And, well, for now,
I'm scared now because he looks like he's working.
I mean, it's absolutely working. look, we joke, but he is winning the game. Entity, they're going to try and take a fight now, set up around this ward. It'd be good if they can try and get one of the supports first, but the hook, I think it caught no one. Entity, they've got to get out of here now. They don't want to be here anymore. DM does catch a couple of heroes, leaves them at that pass now with the pit.
Okay, he lost his phantasm. Time to back.
Yeah, that's true. Entity, they will at least get Tundra to back off. I think Roche is going to be our next point of conflict. Back up, and as soon as a minute, could be an additional 3, depending on how Roche is feeling.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, this BKB, this can't come fast enough for Pudge. I don't even know if it'll make all that much of a difference, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, CK already has... Oh no, he didn't take the talent.
No, he didn't.
The
actually,
left
you're
talent.
right.
He took the right one.
Huh.
More stun. Okay. It feels like they need more disable over the
I suppose, yeah.
spell immunity piercing relatively. And how about our other cores? Doom is on his way to Shiva's. It's not the fattest core right now, but still pretty fun. And Shiva's gonna be helpful at killing the Lash, stopping him from healing with Bloodstone. And good against the Pudge as well, which has spell lifesteal. It's gonna be a big item for sure in the team fights.
Yeah, very true. Bloodthorn for Pure, so just giving you even now more damage. Maiden quivering, pardon me, in her boots, which are just brown boots, by the way. Can't believe that this late. Still brown boots in the Tranquils.
And he did the same thing last game. Oh, top lane.
Maybe.
A fight.
Yeah, they're going through the gate. They're going to be able to steal DM. They did doom him.
No buyback here. He has
Fast
no buyback.
Roche as well for Tundra. I mean, this is perfect. Couldn't be more perfect. They'll just gate right back down bottom and be overjoyed to see Roshan having just respawned now. Aegis and Banner ready to go.
How convenient, Richie. Gate top, get a kill, get back down, get Roshan.
Tell me, just doing Monkey King things, kills another courier. As the original Moon Shard is now being fetched to Thompson very quickly. We are going to have Moon Shard Sniper
Machine Gun Thompson,
online.
Richie. I think he should change his name. This is not a sniper, it's a machine gun now.
That's right. Yep, that's right. He's going to be offering tons of fire support.
Do you think it would be too crazy?
Wait, hold on. We could still fight, though. Let's pay attention, right? 5
Okay.
seconds. DM can gate into a fight now.
Regen rune. Lash has regen.
The scan, they might actually fight here, and it's not bad. Thompson and Pure, they're away from this bot lane area. They've TP'd away at that to no one. He will kick things off. Nice ice path there with the Ogre Seal Totem, 4 staff. It's still not enough. I think 9 class, he's still going to end up dropping. If they can find more, they can. Katomi from the treetops finds himself a Jakiro. Ice path onto 3, but no follow-up here for Tundra, as both supports will end up getting picked off. You were saying that?
That's something for Entity. I was gonna say so.
Wait, hold on. Now they're going to be the ones to go top lane. No one. Reaching, needs to find the right one and has. Watson will be able to close the gap. He's got a BKB as well. He's going to be stunned up, though. That's a long stun. Okay. He's going to try and find a hook. No way. No way. No way Watson gets this one, right? Absolutely no way. They know that Pure. He's under the tower. They find him. They hook him. He doesn't have BKB. That's at least going to be the Aegis. He will respawn with a Phantasm ready to go. But what can Sniper do now? From the trees, Thompson, Moonshard ready to go. Let's see him turn this fight. Thompson, he gets Pit of Malice. He's forced out of the fight as Pure's already down. They're diving into tier 2 tower for them. The aggressive Yule Scepter sets up for the pit now as Fishman jumping in as well. Watson forcing away the Doombringer as Thompson perishes underneath the tier 2 tower. Entity, they're running Tundra down around the map. What a sequence from them.
They just got collapsed on. They were not together, they were not ready, they split up and they paid the price, for it. Like this sniper is just like, but this build he's just so vulnerable, if he doesn't have a CK in front of him or a Doom in front of him, he's just free food.
Oh boy, Tundra. Things have, just like that, taken quite the dive off the cliff. If the observer will indulge me in just opening up our graphs here for a split second. It's tells quite the story here. Ramsey, he sees a tree coming his way. He's gonna have to BKB and TP away.
Oh, he didn't get the hook!
No, he didn't get the hook. He didn't get the hook because of the summons that came through.
Oh no.
The archer trolled it. Now, to be fair, you can absolutely not control those things at all
No,
whatsoever.
you know what, Richie? This would be a perfect time to pin your teammates' facet.
Yep, that's true. Yep, that is true. I mean, that would have been like a terrible hook if it landed for Tundra, right? That would have, you know, kind of.
Might have actually been a game-ending hook.
I don't know about game ending, but certainly it would have added to the drama. Either way, not gonna happen here. Holy moly. What a game we've gotten ourselves into. Let's try and keep our eyes on the Monkey King. I say try because, of course, he has the Ag Shard online now.
I
So
already
can't tell me
have my mouse like hover over the Monkey King's portrait all the time. Whenever you're watching a Monkey King game, support Monkey King, just do that, you know, follow him. And then you'll understand why this hero is actually so insane.
Yeah, just leaps around the fights with ease, doesn't he? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a Monkey King. He's just flying around that fast.
And no other hero just allows you to see the whole map from here.
Ooh, Torrenter for no one is really nice. It's great synergy.
Imagine if
with,
you do like
Mouse.
a map hotspot for Monkey King, you see it everywhere.
Yeah, you just see the entire map kind of lit up everywhere, but like the lanes, right?
Even the enemy base, you know.
Yeah. I mean, just look at him go down bottom. Just clears another wave. That'll push in eventually. Someone from Tundra will have to deal with that because there's a pair of wagons in this bottom lane. For now, Tundra, they're looking for a jump. And Amplified Damage Rune active now on the sniper. About to hit level 20 talent. Is that going to make much of a difference? I guess this attack range with Ghillie Suit will. Mid lane, there's a jump. It's DM yet again. And in the meantime, Ramses, he's looking for a Doom, but he hasn't found one because Watson interrupts the Doom animation with the Dismember, the Yule Scepter as well. They've got the kill on a Ramses. Fishman with the Freezing Field, buying them a lot of space. Nightclap's been forced out of the fight as Thompson located, killed off as well. The Shadow Blade offers him absolutely no protection. As Entity, they buy back on their course. They almost get the Bat Rider there. TP's just away. What
Yeah, I
in
mean,
the world?
This sniper is just like so vulnerable again, you know. You get caught out, they see you, you just die, you know. Like CK, you lose your Phantasm Illusions to the Underlord, to the Lash spells. You just can't fight anymore.
That's right.
You
All
don't
he
have
really
damage.
has is Concussive Grenade and Force Staff. He didn't need that buyback right now. Winter, the only one with buyback is going to be the Doom. He has it ready to go.
Oh,
No one.
nice try.
Force Step in, Force
Oh, that
Step
was
back
nice
out.
try.
Little slide whistle there for no one as the siege continues. The Monkey King behind. Watson now rejoining the fight as the glyph is forced. Entity can't quite
Yeah,
get the buildings
Thompson
here.
cannot afford to die anymore in the team fights because the CK can no longer do it alone. Like he needs the sniper to actually do DPS. The pendulum swings again, Richie.
That it does. Big freezing field there, I have to say, by Fishman. He was kind of ignored in the craziness of the fight and in the discord of the fights. He's able to just kind of sweetly get off a freezing field here. He's got full drums of bearing, sorry, boots of bearing, upgraded drums.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kinda useful
a
into the move
fantastic
speed slows.
item against Doom. He dooms your
Against-
teammate, pops the
against
boots of
Sniper.
bearing.
Run
Just
through
run.
shrapnel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tundra, round 2. Looking again. DM last time he bought back
they
to
have a
get into
haste
this
rune.
fight.
They're keeping the haste rune here with the hope. Okay, they got the haste rune. Wait, the CM picked up the haste rune?
Does she have? She doesn't have Ags. I was wondering if she had Ags. I'd be like, hell yeah, but not
I was
here.
thinking about like workhorse, you know, with the CM.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Like haste.
I think
what?
if someone who looked like a CM ever picked you up and stampeded you away, I think you have to say, the only thing you can say at that point is I do. Anything else and you're in trouble. It's just wild, pure. I mean, he's almost 6-slotted. I guess he is technically 6-slotted, isn't he? Armlet, Bloodthorn, Manta, Heart.
Yeah, but the problem is his illusions are gonna be gone in a team fight. Rod,
Which is,
Firestorm,
it's just wild
the
to
pit, the
say.
aura,
It's wild
the
to say
lash.
that with Heart and how tanky he is, but you're right.
CM, you know, everything, every single hero has a spell that can clear out his illusion.
Katomi. He saw Pure throw the stun.
They have to kind of find the right fight with the lasso. Like, Bear Rider has to somehow like play around a vision so that Monkey King doesn't see you first and you start the fight with lasso properly. Because Doom also hasn't been able to get a good Doom off in the last couple of fights. You know, he really wants to Doom either the Lash or the Punch.
Is under attack.
Right. No one. He's just charging on in here. He's seen Ramses. Ramses is going to BKB.
Oh, he's scared.
There's DM now. He's chasing. They're scared. They're running. Ice Path covers his tracks as the hook. Well, that wasn't an effort there from Watson. Can't blame him.
Dire's top
Yeah, they're gonna
tower
have to
is under
try to
attack.
let Ramses farm up his refresher. And then you give him some time, get his refresher, then the team fights are gonna be a lot easier. Then you don't have to decide who do you want to doom, you know, just doom the Lash and the Punch.
I mean, Thompson is about to finish BKB here. 1,000 gold and he'll have that thing. I mean, what do you think? Is that a game changer?
Yeah, for sure, but it might be quite late, you know, the damage has already been done. I mean, I just can't get my eyes over his item build, you know, just looking at his item build, I mean...
Guess the hero, right?
Guess
Thompson
the hero, I feel
edition.
like, what hero buys Moonshot and Diffuse?
Dude, Moon Shard, I mean... So again, for people that are now just joining us, the build order was, of course, it was Treads, Diffusal. It wasn't even like Hurricane Pike first. It was Treads,
Dragonlance.
Diffusal, Dragonlance, Force Staff. I think Force was first over the Dragonlance. Am I crazy?
No, Dragonlance first, then Hurricane Pike,
Okay.
then Shadow Blade, then Moonshot.
And the Moonshard. Oh, Katomi sees his man. They know that Ramses does not have a BKB here. Does have a refresher though. If he gets killed before he can get that refresher off, gets forced that forward. He drops the Doom #1 of this fight. They might not be expecting that, but look, they're on a Thompson Fishman. He's just chasing after him. Fishman, there's no way you can just solo Thompson. That's not allowed. He's won 2 TIs. At the meantime, Tundra, they're winning this fight. They get through Watson. He does not have a buyback. Ramses, he's still alive at this fight as well, as his second Doom is going to condemn no one. He goes down. Fishman picked off by Thompson now. As DM, he has no way out of this fight. Pure activates the BKB, goes 1v1 mode there versus DM, and Tundra win the fight.
Yeah, thanks to the double Doom, you know, from Ramses surviving the initial jump, gets the Doom, refreshes for the BKB. It's well played, you know, this is the fight that Tundra needs. Getting the Doom on a key hero, the Lash, and the rest is history because Sniper, he was able to just finish everything off.
Yeah, it's exactly how Tundra drew it up. He was able to stand back there and fight versus the Maiden. No, but I just look, he's just sorry, just the way that Fishman plays this fight is absolutely hilarious. You called that exactly correct. The big things to notice there were Ramses. He gets the Ogre Seal Totem away, and that allows him to live basically. If he's even just a couple of feet closer there to Entity, he dies without getting to refresh.
Is under attack.
That is a terrible fight from Tundra at that stage. In fact, that one might actually be game lost, and he probably wouldn't have had the buyback. Instead, we found ourselves in a position now where Tundra have secured Roshan #2, if I'm not mistaken.
Dire's bottom
No,
tower
#3.
is
There's a
under
refresher
attack.
shard in the inventory for the CK.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very chaotic team fight again, the next one. It's gonna come down to who gets the vision first. If Bat Rider sees the right target, the Lash, or the Monkey gets the jump, or the Monkey gives his teammates the information, the stun into the hook, or something like that, anything like that, yeah.
Radiant
Right.
are scared.
So I'm just still dying at the visual of like this little sniper turning around and just blasting this Maiden. Maiden hiding behind a tree, sniper turning around again. It's like the most, you know, it looked like me trying to micro a Marine in StarCraft. It didn't look good, but it won. And now he's got a Silver Edge. Does that mean he didn't go BKB? He has BKB. He also has Silver Edge, but he's bought out for it. Aegis on the CK.
He's just that rich now, you know, he doesn't think he will die anymore.
First Bat Rider Pipe of Insight, by the way. The casual 43-minute pipe barrier.
Dire's
it's good.
Anything to buy you that split second, right?
Haven't you gotten the memo, Richie? Every game you need someone to buy mech and pipe if you want to win Dota now.
That's true. But usually when you see a hero buy a pipe this late in the game, Winter, you go, I don't know if it's going to even do anything. Change your tune a bit here.
Lash and Punch. What do you mean it's not going to do anything? Bro.
Isn't this, sometimes some people would say it's just too much damage that he has at this point, or too much damage
Yeah,
that can't
but
really-
better late than never, you know?
Huh? Okay.
Just you wait, you know, watch this pipe save his life.
Maiden, good crystal clone away, but he's going to be able to make it up to the high ground. Boots of Baron making a difference there for Fishman. Katomi, he's the only one outside the base. He is just cutting vision relentlessly
see
here
him.
for Tundra. They are going to try and catch him here. I don't think Katomi lets himself get caught, personally. And not with this movement. Yeah, he's already TPing away. Good luck. Time wasted. They forced him back. That is another minute, basically. Or
Yeah,
another
but you
30
don't have a
seconds burned off
choice,
the
Richie.
Aegis.
You have to deal with him, otherwise he's just going to be cutting the waves. You have to send someone back. There's no choice here.
Look, I get it. It's just tough. Now Entity, all of a sudden, they are freed from the base here.
Yeah, that's why Underlord is a good counter to it. Global ganking, break his tree with your gate.
What is okay? So we've highlighted the team fight path for Tundra. Find a good lasso, allow Ramses to get off his dooms. Things should be looking good. For Entity, what are you prescribing here, Doctor?
Oh, I'm a doctor now? Nice.
Of the two of us, I mean, look, let's be humble. We both yell about Dota for a living, but how do? Oh, hold
for
on.
Entity, it's more about like I think it's
Fishman?
a very different way of them taking the fight.
No
Yeah, like
way.
trying
He
to
was
poke
just
and prod.
out of vision.
They're trying to poke and prod, try to get a hook off. I think that's the best way of like getting
No
a
way.
good team
Like,
fight.
did you see it? This is the luckiest maiden I've ever seen in my life.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay,
Right,
now
he's
now
dead.
unfortunately, yeah, he finds the entire enemy team. I was gonna say 3 times would have been simply too much. And check this out, Tundra Power Ranger TPs here to the outpost because they know that Entity, they're gonna leave the base, but Entity, they haven't really shown on any of the maps, sorry, on any lanes, and the scan has revealed this rotation. So a sweet move, but red here by Entity allows them to get out of any harm.
Yeah, that was so close.
Radiant are scanning.
That was so close. They were almost gonna catch the dash there.
And then look how Kataomi reacts. He's like, my Maiden died top 30 seconds ago, but we just scanned him in the triangle. Time for me to push another wave top. Like, the game sense here, you know. Pros are just built different. I would never make that move in a million years. But Kataomi, he's here. He's clearing vision. He's making sure that, you know, there's nothing left behind here that's going to get them in trouble later.
Radiant
But it's time.
structures
Tundra,
are fortified.
35 seconds left on this third Aegis. Who's got the refresher shard right now? Let's see it. It's the Jakiro. Okay. He's got Ags as well. So that Macropire now goes through BKB, of course. Here goes Thompson. Tier 3 tower with the shrapnel. He's got more than enough vision. As Entity, they need someone to take care of that Roshan's banner. Quick little assassinate there. He's gonna fire one right back to Thompson.
Is under attack.
Yeah, they're just waiting for 9 class to find an opening here.
Yeah. Illusions are being cleared pretty effectively, though. This split Earth Shard.
Yeah,
making
they don't
the
have to
siege-
commit to anything. Just use the illusions and pressure. Whenever you feel comfortable on the sniper, you can just drop a couple of back clicks on the tower and just take no risk,
Yeah.
you know.
He's got ghillie suit, right? So it's not like Watson's going to be able to easily line up a hook. You still have to be a little bit careful. Watson, who has bought an Aether Lens recently, by the way. So, even if he didn't go for Flayer's hook, he's got that cast range increase that comes with it. Was it 1457, I think? 1475, rather, with Flayer's hook. So he's got a pretty nice buff now with the Aether Lens.
Yeah, it's gonna be a battle on about the Bat versus Monkey, who gets the initiation. Bat's trying to look for one right now. He's 5 lights, looking for an opening here. Has to be very, very careful though. You don't want to get caught in a pit when you're
Yeah.
jumping in because he doesn't have BKB.
Firestorm, get your blink canceled by something. I mean, it's tense, isn't it? 25 talents
Yeah.
coming online now, by the way. No one with the Edict Explosions. CK's had his Phantasm duration for some
Right,
time.
here we go. They're
Oh.
gonna smoke in.
Yeah, no one. Lead him into
Dire's
battle.
bottom tower
Oh, he links up to the high ground. He's kind of separated from the rest of his team now. He's
Sniper's
going to
not
go
here.
around. He's going to be completely isolated, though, as Watson gets initiated. Okay, from behind
He's
goes Noah, but he
tanky.
actually gets caught by the Ice Path. Now he's going to be hit by the Doom as well, so he's not going to have any heals. Watson trying to get on top of someone as he does manage to get a Dismember now onto the Doom as Ramses. He drops the second Doom, though. Kataomi, he's dying. This Macropire, the double Macropire, is just too much. Entity, they are all melting.
Holy.
3 dead just like that, as the Maiden
Jakiro.
is going to be the last to go.
Jakiro, man, this hero. They're all burning.
5 buybacks. 5 buybacks. It's time. Jakiro did 8,600 damage in that fight.
What?
Sniper did 2,300.
Yeah, Sniper, CK, you guys step aside, yeah? I am Jakiro. I am carry.
Holy dream fight right there for White Mon, especially with Aether Lens. Those were
Dire's
big
middle tower is
Macropires.
under attack.
Hook. Okay, they do actually get Pure a little bit out of position. That'll trigger the last 2 buybacks. That's 5 buybacks out from Entity. It's here and now. Will they receive their first 0-2 of the Riyadh Masters? The Doom onto no one. It's darn good. He does have a Wind Waker to get slightly back into a better position as another hook. This one on the money for Pure. Trying to lift this one with the Phantasm Illusions. No one in the meantime. He's been caught and killed. Pure is down. Actually, no. They ate him. They consumed him. He's still alive. Ramsey's now stuck on, trapped onto the enemy high ground as no one lives through the Doom. 3 dead, 5 buybacks, a dieback on the Maiden, and Katomi, he's chasing for more. He sees Sniper. Oh, he doesn't have the gem. He doesn't have the gem anymore.
Only Doom has buyback. Jakiro and CK doesn't have buyback. Oh no. This is gonna be a tense couple of minutes for them.
I didn't see Watson pick up the shard, but he has the dismember, and that saved the life of no one there.
Yeah, he has to do
pickup.
the Pudge now.
Yep.
First target of Doom, Pudge.
Otherwise, the save is going to do too much. There's no one doing, well, matching the Jakiro there, 7,800 damage in that last fight. Thompson, just a creep or 2 away, really, from hitting level 25. Is that a game changer for him? I'm not so sure, really. We'll have to see. There's no one hitting the building. They're going to bring in as well the illusions. Can they? There's no CK for 30. They're going to not get another 4 to 5 if they don't destroy those melee barracks. That's the last buyback that Tundra have from Ramses. He's going to have 2 Dooms ready to go here in just literally 1 second. So double Dooms ready to go. Your CK's back in 20. You have another 4 to 5 because Entity went through your mid lane.
Jakiro is back, Richie. 5 seconds.
That's right. That's the big one. But he doesn't actually have a refresher. That was just the refresher shard. Kataomi in the trees. Did not quite find the jump on the Ramses, but those forced him to think back.
Retreating in the face of Jakiro respawning.
That's right. They can't handle the Jakiro. It's too much.
This'll come in handy.
The double trouble, you know? It's just what the doctor ordered.
Radiant are scanning.
He probably needs a refresher, on the Jakiro next.
It's so much money, though. It's such a pipe dream, really.
Yeah, with
okay, I mean,
all these talents on the macro pyre, he's just gonna kill everyone.
Roche is up in a minute here, Winter. How do you do this math? You've just literally bought back on everyone from Entity. Roche could be being taken down literally right now. You don't see any enemies on the map except for down bottom where they are now revealing on waves.
It's time for Hail Mary, Richie. Just go. Do not be afraid. Be bold.
Thompson has 5-second recharge time on Shrapnel, by the way, so get ready to hear ho ho ha ha like it's 6.83.
How do you actually remember that patch? Like just
because
it was so disgusting.
I'm a Dota gamer.
Yeah, but why do you even know the number?
Because it's the real reason. It's because it's the patch right before I started playing. I started playing 6.84, which was Disco Pony patch. So it's good to see him still in this game. This Entity, they will smoke up a second time. Any other recent 25s? Yes, Doom has now. Doom applies mute. That's a big one. The amount of times I have seen Lashrak Yules himself away from the fights, really Wind Waker himself away from fights, has been massive. As this time it's Whitemon. He gets too greedy, picking the pocket of the Lotus Pool. DM coming out of the Fiend's Gate. He's going to take a ton of damage here. Look at the back fire. It's too much. The self-doom, it's very good as well. As DM, he's the first to drop the first dieback. Watson, he lands the hook. That condemns at least Ramses. Ramses does not have a buyback. Pure, trapped and fighting. Here is Thompson on the low ground. Thompson on the low ground, fighting and battling and taking down the Lesh. 3 dead just like that. Watson, he's going to make it 4 as well here momentarily as the Monkey King trying to hide away in the trees, but not even a Simeon stride gets him out of this one. No way out. Entity, they received their first 2-0 beatdown courtesy of Tundra Esports. What a game.
Yeah, Tundra has to thank Jakiro again, you know, with the macro pyre, just carrying the fight once more.